In this question, it is given that let I, j and k be the unit vectors along the three positive coordinate axes. Let A equal to this, B equal to this and C equal to this. Be three vectors such that B2, B3 is greater than 0 and A dot B is equal to 0. And product of these two matrices is this is also given to you. You have to find which of the following choice is correct. Before I do this question, observe the product of these two matrices which I am going to write. Actually, this is very good question. In this question, the examiner wants to check the observation power of student. Otherwise, the question is not very difficult, but it requires very good observation power of student. See the product of these two matrices. After that, I will come to the solution of question. 0 minus C3 C2 C3 0 minus C1 minus C2 C1 0 and suppose B1 B2 B3 is given. The examiner has made this question very carefully. He has taken care of positive and negative sign very carefully. If you multiply these two matrices, what you will get? You will be getting here minus B2 C3 plus C2 B3. Here you will be getting C3 B1 minus B3 C1. Here you will be getting minus C2 B1 plus C1 B2. If you observe these three expressions carefully, you must be knowing that when you multiply B cross C, supposing B as B1I plus B2J plus B3K, C as C1I plus C2J plus C3K, in that case, the way is I, J, K. Presently, I am telling you the theory. Solution I will start afterwards. B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. You know that this type of numbers come when you open this determinant. You can see very easily I into B2 C3 minus B3 C2 will come minus J into B1 C3 minus B3 C1 will come plus K into B1 C2 minus B2 C1 will come. This is to be observed. You can see very easily each term of this is negative of these three terms. Here B2 C3 minus B3 C2 is there, and here minus B2 C3 plus C2 B3 is there. And here B3 C1 minus B1 C3 is there. And here C3 B1 minus B3 C1 is there. That is just negative, and similarly third also negative. This is to be observed. And how I will use this observation? Now see. By multiplying these two matrices, the examiner deliberately has written plus minus in such a way that the result here and the result here should come same. If you multiply these two matrices, what you will be getting? Minus C3 B2 plus B3 C2 and here C3 minus C1 B3 and here minus C2 plus B2 C1. This is equal to 3 minus C1, 1 minus C2, minus 1 minus C3. Yes, it should be taken as a difficult question of paper 2. Hence, I can say minus C3 B2 plus B3 C2 is equal to 3 minus C1, C3 minus C1 B3 equal to 1 minus C2 minus C2 plus B2 C1 equal to minus 1 minus C3. Keeping this thing in view, it is very easy to see wherever B1 had to come, 1 is present there. And the second point to be noted is here minus B2 C3 and C2 B3 had come, and it is just negative of that. That is, this expression would have come had I used here C cross B. And now after this I can say minus C3 B2 plus B3 C2 I plus C3 minus C1 B3 J plus minus C2 plus B2 C1 K equal to 3 minus C1 I plus 1 minus C2 J plus minus 1 minus C3 K. And as I told you, looking at these three expressions and these three expressions, each one is negative of this, and here B1 has been taken as 1 in these cases. Therefore, I can say the left hand side is I, J, K, C1, C2, C3, 1, B2, B3 equal to 3 minus C1 into I plus 1 minus C2 into J plus minus 1 minus C3 into K. That is, I get C cross B equal to, and it was clear that the value of A was 3i plus j minus k. 3i plus j minus k can be written as A minus C. And this was the difficult part of the question. Further, it is not difficult. First part is to be checked as A dot C equal to 0. Note that B2 into B3 is given to you as positive. To check the value of A dot C, I take dot product with C on both sides. It is clear that C dot C cross B is equal to C dot A minus C vector square. It is clearly 0, and A dot C is equal to C square, that is C vector square is equal to C square. And this can be correct choice only if C is 0 vector. From the given information, it is clear that C is a non-zero vector, because if C is a 0 vector, it will mean that C1, C2, C3 are all 0. But if C1, C2, C3 are all 0, this matrix will become 0 matrix. 0 matrix is into any matrix will become 0 matrix, and right hand side is non-zero matrix, because after C1, C2, C3 are all 0, right hand side will become non-zero matrix, and therefore the equality will become impossible. Hence, it is sure that C is a non-zero vector, and because C is non-zero vector, hence hence A dot C equal to 0 becomes wrong. Hence I can say A is wrong choice. Now let us check about B dot C. Keep in mind that A dot P equal to 0 is given to you. To find B dot C, I take dot product with B on both sides. Automatically left hand side will become 0. 0 will be equal to A dot B minus B dot C. But A dot B is 0 given to you. Hence I can say B dot C is equal to 0. Hence I can say B is correct choice. And now let us check about mod B greater than root 10 and mod C less than equal to root 11. And because B dot C is 0, it means B and C are perpendicular vectors. Hence squaring both sides here, you will be getting C cross B whole square equal to A square plus C square minus 2A dot C. This implies that B square C square minus B dot C whole square equal to A square plus C square minus 2A dot C. And A dot C I have already found is C square. This means B square C square and it is 0. A square plus C square minus 2C square. That is I can say B square C square plus C square equal to A square. That is I can say C square equal to A square upon 1 plus B square. And A square is clearly 9 plus 1 plus 1. That is 11 upon 1 plus B square. And because B is a non-zero vector, hence the value of this is sure to be less than 11. Even equal to 11 is also not possible. But the choice given is mod C is less than or equal to 11. Actually, still it cannot be taken as wrong choice because this means mod C is less than under root 11 or equal to under root 11. Because or is present, hence C square less than 11 will be taken as correct choice. And to find the value of mod B, it is clear from here that mod B is equal to under root 1 plus B2 square plus B3 square. Also A dot B is equal to 0 is given to you. That is, hence I can say 3 plus B2 minus B3 equal to 0. This is equal to under root. Keeping this information in mind and the information that B2 into B3 is greater than 0, I can write it as 1 plus B2 minus B3 whole square plus 2 B2 B3. That is equal to under root 1 plus minus 3 square plus 2 B2 B3. That is equal to under root 10 plus 2 B2 B3. And because B2 into B3 is greater than 0 given to you, hence this is greater than under root 10. Hence C is correct choice. Hence I can say B, C and D are correct choices.